Yo, what is going on, Chi Ming? Eddie Unsteady on the building with Chi Ming.
G Ming in the building. Eddie Steady, what's good? CVC. What it does. What it does.
Yes,
What's going
yes,
on, man?
yes. So as you can see, breaking news. Anthony Joshua versus Alexander Usyk heavyweight title is finally confirmed for August 25th. Finally, it is
Wait,
confirmed.
you mean September 25th, right?
Yeah,
You mean
sorry.
September
I got
25th, right?
yeah, September 25th. Thank you. I'm smoking some good though.
Hey, it's nothing. It's nothing at all. My good brother, we smoke weed. We smoke weed. We gonna mess up sometimes. We gonna mess up sometimes. Why? Because we smoke weed. Yeah, 25th, man. Joshua Usyk. Uh, I like this fight, boy. I
Yeah,
like this one.
yeah,
This is
I,
this could be special.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
special,
Because
special.
because to be honest, like this can actually put you know one of the realest heavyweights actually up there. Like this is some serious business here. This really. At first, I thought this fight wasn't going to happen. I thought he was going to duck Usyk. I thought he was going to make an excuse and duck Usyk. No, he wants to finish. He want to finish some business. He he wants to fight the guy. I don't know if he want to put a message out there. I don't know what's the deal is. What I know is the fight is happening on September 25th, and I am tuning in.
Yeah, man. This fight, like I was saying, this could be a goodie. This could be special. I look at it like Usyk and Joshua. I mean, on paper, when I think of a heavyweight, what a heavyweight is supposed to look like, you know what I'm saying? I look at these two guys. I mean, athletic, but they're big guys. You know what I'm saying? They're heavyweights, but are nimble and athletic. You know what I'm saying? And can throw every punch in the book. Now, the one difference between both of them, I will say, is that Usyk is a lot more, to me, a more free flowing puncher. Like the punches just seem to be a little bit more natural, but Usyk throws them. Joshua seems a little bit more mechanic, but there's
More
nothing wrong with
tense.
that.
Yeah, I mean,
There's nothing wrong with being mechanical because that's also just it's technical as well. You know what I'm saying? He's sound. He's a very sound boxer. Joshua is. Um, but Usyk is so unpredictable, man. Sometimes I'm telling you, sometimes I watch his fights and it's literally like if he reminded me of like just Lomachenko, just like throwing off different types of punches from everywhere. And his chin is crazy. Usyk's one of my favorite fighters in the world right now, but I dropped him out of the pound for pound, the top 10, just because of his wins. Even though he won both his fights, I dropped him out because of his performances. But when I look at both of these guys, they're both really, really good boxers. So I just feel like it could be a great boxing match, and you don't get that a lot nowadays between two heavyweights. Um, this could what I would like for this to look. It could be, but both of these guys, I gotta remember they are heavyweights, and one punch could change everything. But this could look like a good, sound, technical boxing match that we would see in the lower weight classes. You know what I mean? Like where you just got two dogs that's just like almost kind of like the Charlo Castano thing. You know what I'm saying? Um, two guys that are the top of their class, mixing it, and it's a boxing match. You know what I'm saying? Like mixing it up, like not like lopsided or one sided or anything like that. You got two guys that's just getting it in and mixing it up, and both know what they're doing. They both really, really good, and it's hard for me to pick a winner for this fight. I don't even know if I could come right now in the discussion with you and even we could talk about it. But I don't know if I can come. I'm not ready to pick a winner just yet. I'm not really sure if I'm ready to pick a winner. What you think, man?
I mean, like I told you before, I think Usyk is a dog. I think he's gonna use Joshua defense and offense against him. Like, remember, like you were just saying, like Joshua is mechanical. So I feel like that is going to play a big role in this fight because when Usyk lets his hand go, he lets his hand go. So I don't know if a Joshua can, has that speed to be able to kind of like block those punches. You know what I'm saying? Since he's a big guy, you know what I'm saying? He's a big, muscular guy. So I don't know how he can, you get what I'm saying? Like, look what happened with Ruiz. When Ruiz started letting his hand go, look, he got caught with something, and you have to really think about Usyk. It's not Ruiz. Usyk is in shape. Usyk, I think he's I consider one of the baddest men on the planet as well because, like, he goes into a fight. He goes in for the win, and it's like if he can go in there, try to get hit, he would try to do so. But it's not a problem for him to get hit. You get what I'm saying? Like he would take a punch. He doesn't matter. He would throw a punch to get a punch. He's not scared to receive a punch. So that's the guy you're really dealing with here. You know what I'm saying? Already, Usyk, when Usyk took a punch, Usyk can handle a punch. We don't really know so much about Joshua because, the only person who was really able to clip that chin was Ruiz. And since then, okay.
He's been clipped quite a few times, my good brother.
Yes. Okay. It was
quite a few times.
I'm trying to remember the last fights.
He's had his bell rung quite a few times. He had his bell rung against Ruiz. Well, he got knocked out by Ruiz. Vlad had him in trouble big time.
Yes,
Vlad
but that's obviously
down. Vlad almost knocked him. Vlad rocked him. Dylan White banged him a couple times. He got caught by
a fight.
A couple guys and caught him. You know what I'm saying? He's been rocked a few times, my good brother.
Dylan White.
He's been caught. He's been touched. Takam got in some good punches, but like even Povetkin was getting in some good shots. Had him rocked a couple times in they fight. I mean, he knocked him out, for granted, but he's been touched. His chin has been touched. And it's something to be questionable about. Like, it's something to be worried about, definitely. Like, but see, people try to question if Usyk has enough power to hurt Joshua. And that's crazy in itself. because he's hurt. We've seen him hurt multiple times from other guys. I think Usyk punched hard enough to hurt him, without a doubt. But here's my take on it is that as good as Usyk is, man, let's be for real. All right. Joshua can punch, boy. Let's just be straight up about everything. That boy can punch. And can we really, like, I know Usyk fought in the Olympics. If I'm not mistaken, if I'm not mistaken, I'm not for sure. If anybody is watching or if anybody watches, if I'm wrong, I'm not even going to go look and Google it because that's how much of a savage I am. But if I'm not mistaken, Usyk and Joshua fought in the same Olympics, and didn't, if I'm not mistaken, Usyk fought in the heavyweight class in the Olympics. If I'm not mistaken, I think I could be wrong, but I know they both gold medalists in the Olympics. These both really good. These are good fighters. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like you got as good as Usyk is. AJ can punch. AJ can punch. He got one punch knockout power. And the other thing is that, man, Usyk got a big chin, but he don't mind getting hit. He don't get hit much. But like I said, when he get hit, he gets hit. So I just wonder, can he, as much as people think Joshua can't deal with how technical Usyk can be and how he throw punches, but can Usyk stand that power? Because I know Usyk gonna want to come at AJ, but he gonna get hit with some shit. Can he handle it? Can you handle getting hit with the power that you're gonna get hit with? Because AJ gonna get his shots off. So are you ready for that? And that's what it all boils down to me. Because they both gonna bring it. Usyk is gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? But I don't even know who to pick yet, man. I'm serious. I gotta dig deep into that one because that's a really, really good fight. That's a tight fight. If you like boxing, man, and you know what? That's another one of them kind of fights, cuz that if you're messing with somebody that wants to get into boxing and they don't know nothing about boxing, but they're interested.
They need to watch that fight.
That's one of the fights I would be like, let's watch this one. Let's watch this fight right here, because that one right there, it should be really, really good. That should be a good fight right there. So, man, all right. So, let's talk about the undisputed super middleweight shit that might be going down. It's still crazy to me to even talk about Canelo at 168. Like, it's really, really crazy to me. Like, Canelo at 168, and with the possibility of being the undisputed champion at 168, I just can't believe this is really happening right now. But it's looking like they're gonna finalize that, lock that in, huh?
I think that fight's most likely gonna happen.
Mm-hmm. But did you hear about like some of the like how it's all coming into play and everything like that, right?
I didn't really get too much in details with that actually, but no.
Well, basically, I mean, put it in short terms, I mean, Canelo's about to sign like I don't know, I guess like a 1-5 deal with PVC, with Al Heyman, and he's gonna fight Caleb Plant, who's with PVC, and from the sounds of things, it might possibly be like his biggest payday he's ever had. It's gonna be a Fox pay-per-view. So and Caleb Plant more than likely will make more money than he's ever made. So it's a win-win for Al Heyman once again. Yo, Al Heyman is the true boogeyman of boxing, dog. It's so funny. It's crazy, but at the same time, it's funny. This fight I don't know what to say about this fight. I like Caleb Plant. I just wonder if he's got enough steam behind the punches to keep Canelo off. It's just plain and simple. A million people will tell you this because it's just really kind of common sense. You got the speed, bro. There's been guys that have, given Canelo problems early in fights. They got terrific hand speed, but they don't have the power to keep him off. Like, I tell you like Lara, when he fought him, That's the one fight that really makes me laugh about it. Like, Lara clearly had the hand speed. He was catching Canelo whenever he wanted to, but he knew he didn't have the power to keep Canelo off. That's why he ran the whole fucking fight. That's why his ass ran, and that's why he lost that fight. Because, motherfucker, you was running. You throw 1-2 punches and you got on your bike. You literally was running from the man. So, like, and like with Amir Khan early in the fight, Canelo was having little problems with the you know, them joints that Amir Khan liked to throw. And at first he was having problems with them joints, but settled in. You know why? Because Amir Khan didn't have the power to keep him off. So he slept him. And Amir Khan was breathing real hard and looking up at the lights. He got popped upside his head, breathing real hard, looking up at the lights. Kenny Bayless didn't even have to count. But and then like another fight I could think of, like Billy Joe Saunders, another fighter with really, really good hand speed. You know what I mean? Earlier, a couple moments in the early round, Billy Joe was giving him issues. The hand speed, you know, kind of messed with Canelo, but it comes back to the power. Like, do you have the punching power to keep Canelo off? And I feel like the one person that had the perfect combination of hand speed and punching power to keep Canelo off was when he fought Floyd Mayweather. Like, he had the hand speed to keep Canelo off. I mean, he had the hand speed to be able to do his offense, and it was enough power behind Mayweather's punches that Canelo knew that you can't just be all engaged and all up in his face because he'll start you like he was. He was starching him the whole time. So, like I said, but the hand speed guys give him issues.
Right.
He eventually figures them out. He eventually figures them all out. You just can't do that with Floyd because Floyd was legit hurting him when he punched him. So that's the one thing. The biggest myth about Floyd Mayweather, people think that Floyd didn't have punching power because he wasn't knocking guys out. That's corny as hell. No way. All them guys looked like they was in fights. Like nobody left fighting the Mayweather fight with a clean face. He always left with a clean face, but they wasn't never leaving with no clean faces. They all beat up, puffed up, swollen and everything. Just because he ain't knocking y'all out don't mean he ain't beating y'all up. And but yeah, Canelo. Unless Caleb Plant got something in there that I haven't seen. I've seen him knock guys out, but they be lower level demons. You know what I'm saying? They be the lower level bosses. You know what I mean? They be the Glass Joes, the ball bulls. You know what I'm talking about?
The cab drivers.
The TSA agents. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? The hotel concierge. You know what I'm talking about? Like them boys. Like, but I don't know if like Canelo's another level, this upper echelon. But I think it's gonna be a fun fight for the same amount of time the Billy Joe Canelo fight was. I think it's gonna be a fun fight. I thought that fight was a good fight. That was a fun fight. I think it's gonna be the same type of situation. People are gonna be impressed by Caleb Plant. People are going to be impressed by Caleb Plant because he's gonna, like I said, it's gonna take Canelo a little bit of time to figure him out, and he's gonna show out a little bit. He's gonna take a little time. Once Canelo figures him out, he'll probably get him out of there. Now, I'm calling this fight. We'll probably talk more about it as it comes up, but we could figure out what other stuff's going on. But I got a prediction for this one already. I'm already calling this. This is going to be a knockout. I got this joint as a KO in the 7th round for Canelo Alvarez. Unless something else come up, I can't see me changing my mind on that. What you think about that fight?
Man, to be honest, Canelo's gonna get him out of there early. He's not gonna get him out of there too early because he want to put on a show for the fans. So he's not gonna end too early. So give or take, you say the 7th, everything always ends in the fucking seventh. But damn, I give it to the ninth round.
Mm.
Ninth round.
Ninth round.
That's fair. That's fair.
Well, what you think about the fight, though, bro? What you think about the fight?
Like,
what you think about the fight?
To be honest, look, I didn't think this was gonna happen. Didn't really have to put too much thought into it. But now, since this fight's actually happening, I'm happy it's happening because it's now a unification. Something that I feel like Canelo deserves. I just don't think Plant has enough to take it away, take everything away from Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Because he's been in there with Triple G. He's been in there with the best. And still fighting the best. I feel I feel like, damn, this fight, dog. This fight is I don't know what to think of it. I don't know what to think of it because, like, when I think about Canelo fighting, I'm like, oh, Triple G, oh yeah, I will watch that. Right now, would I watch Triple G fight him again? Yeah, because I know he will knock him out. Not because I know Triple G will have a chance, because Triple G doesn't have a chance with Canelo again. But we ain't talking about that. We're talking about Caleb Plant. So, I mean, shit. Fuck. Canelo's my dog.
Oh, man,
and anything else I say is going to be biased. Canelo is my dog.
Oh man! Look, I'm a Canelo fan too, cuz. All right. I mean, I'm a Canelo fan. I'm not gonna front about that, but at the same time, you know, just try to just not give too much of a biased judgment on the situation.
I mean,
you just read it off. You just basically reading it off paper. You know what I'm saying?
I'm basically going off right now. I'm being a Canelo fan, and I just don't see Caleb Plant being an obstacle for Canelo. Billy Joe, I'm like, okay, Billy Joe had a chance. I'm like, Triple G had a chance. You know what I'm saying? Daniel Jacobs had a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I hear Caleb Plant, I mean, I didn't really, before watching, before really getting into Caleb Plant, I had really didn't know who Caleb Plant was as a fighter until, this fight actually started coming about.
Well, man, look, this is what I say about it. He can't. I tell you, some of the things he do, that showboat and stuff that he be doing, he can't really do that. And I ain't gonna lie, even when I fight, sometimes I like to style and get a little shoe shine off, get some shoe shines off on somebody. He do that sometimes. I think that I just don't think he got enough power. Plain and simple, I just don't think he has enough power. And I feel like if you're gonna beat Canelo, you're gonna need power. That's why, the challenges for him might not be at 168 either, because there might not be a guy there at that weight that punches hard enough that could bother Canelo. And I don't know. I think he's gonna end up being undisputed.
Yeah.
He's gonna try to then he's gonna probably move up to light heavy.
Light heavyweight.
Move up to light heavyweight and try to take the belts from Artur and Dimitri. You know what I'm saying?
Like Canelo said, you're nobody. You're nobody. So
wait, who was he talking about when he was saying it to Andrade, Dimitri Andrade?
Yeah. You don't know
man.
about it.
But
You're nothing. Get out of here. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Get out of here.
hell no. That's funny as shit. Yeah, man. But but yo, this could be a husky fight. Like I like what it stands for. Like what it stands for is bigger than the fight itself. If to me, if that makes any sense. Like this is a big deal, man. This could be historic for boxing. And you know what's so funny? People will still find a way to hate on Canelo about it if he pull it off. People will still find a way to hate on him about it. Like, okay, people that say the super middleweight division ain't that crazy, but regardless of what you may think, he went in there and smoked all the champions. He smoked all the champions. It wasn't like none of them belts was handed to him. He beat somebody that was like a vacant guy. He went in there and beat the guys that was holding the belt. He beat the dude that was pretty much recognized as the best super middleweight, which was Callum Smith. Smoked him like this. Smoked him like rolled marijuana. And knocked the eye socket out of the guy who some people thought was the best super middleweight in the world. Knocked his eyeball out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know, man. Now the one way, but yeah, the Rocky Fielding didn't stand no chance. He really was a scrub, but he was champ. What do you know what I'm saying? But
right.
I mean, at 160, what's there? And plus, it's probably even harder for him to even make 160 now. That he done messed around and went all the way up as high as up to 175 and 40 at light heavy. You know what I'm saying? So what is there else for him to do? Like after this, it's just either just move up because there's nothing else. It's no point in going back. I mean, you think he would? Let me ask you a random question. You think he would fight Charlo if Charlo said, "I'll come up to 168"?
Yeah, I mean, why not? Why not? I mean, especially if he becomes were you talking about Jamel or Jamal?
Nah, Jamal, man. Jamel's at 154.
Okay, everybody say I'm like Jamal. I'm like, that's not possible, Jamal. Okay, yeah, Jamal. Okay, so I mean, I guess why not? I mean, he would think he would win. Why not? There's nothing for him to really else to do after this.
I mean, you could stay there and try to defend it. Like I hear like, oh, Canelo and David Benavidez, but that don't mean nothing to Canelo because like defending his belts. The only way Canelo want to defend his belts is if he already got belts and he fight somebody for more belts. You get what I mean by that? Like if he's defending his titles, he's defending them because he's already a champion, not because of the fact that he's defending them against the #1 contender. That's probably not how Canelo gonna fight the rest of his career. Like if you the #1 contender and you fight Canelo, that means you just are lit. You are lit in the street. And everybody you know what I mean? And do a big boxing draw. But in regards to the way the layout is right now, I mean, there's really like there's not really that much he could do after this but to go up to light heavy. I mean, all that crazy stuff about him going to heavyweight, I don't even know what that's all about. What else is there really to do? What else is there to do but to go up to light heavy,
defend,
man? And,
or defend your belt.
But like I said, he's not gonna do that. That's why I said like fighting Triple G don't mean nothing because fighting Triple G ain't worth nothing. He don't benefit nothing except for his pockets. And you think, I mean, of course, I know he wants to make money, but that's not what it's all about for him no more because he got plenty of cheese already. He got chicken. So like, okay, I'm gonna make a whole lot of chicken, but I beat you. If I beat you, I don't get nothing. You beat me, you take my belts, and then you get a chance to get rich. Like, no.
Fuck no.
That's how he play. I'm just saying that's how Canelo probably even look at it. Like, I know a lot of people say, oh, well, that's not right. He should fight Triple G, settle the score. But like, no. It's if Triple G pick up a belt somewhere, pick Triple G or like whatever, but that won't happen because if Canelo win, he'll have all the belts at 168. And I know Canelo ain't gonna fight him at 160. If he was to fight Triple G, it'd be 168. But I don't even want to see that fight anyway, because I know he'll smoke him anyway. So and that's just I'm just calling that. I feel like Canelo smoked that man. That dude ain't the same no more. I don't care what nobody said. He's sitting on his gloves waiting for Canelo. That's all he doing. Sitting waiting on Canelo. I hate that, man. So corny. Anyway.
Damn. You know, now I'm really thinking about I'm like, damn. You said it's 7th round. I said the 9th. Fuck that shit. The 6th round. 6th round.
It's funny, like you said something that made me laugh. That was funny about how you said
6th round TKO to the body. Bam.
You said Canelo gonna want to put on a show. That's crazy that you said that like that because when you it like you can legit like when Mayweather used to fight, I could legit tell like he's playing with this dude. And this is that, and he's supposed to be the baddest man in the world. You feel me? But this guy could legit just play with you, and then after the fight, he get an interview talking about, I just wanted to put on the show for the people. Like, damn, that's really crazy. He basically telling you, like, bro, you never stood a chance. You ain't stand a motherfucking chance in hell against beating me. But I showed them made it look like you could, didn't I? Didn't I? I sure did. I just want to put on the show for the people. Yo, that's got to be embarrassing, man. That's really, really messed up, man. Mayweather used to style people. But Canelo's starting to do the same thing, low key. Canelo's starting to do the same thing. Like I was watching the Kovalev fight against him and Kovalev, and I'm like, yo, this man might have threw like, how many punches Canelo throw in that fight, dog? 15 punches. Yo, Canelo just moving his head. I'm talking about Kovalev just was throwing punches, just anything. Jab, jab, tap, tap, jab. Canelo just stalking this man. I'm like, yo. They saying Canelo winning these rounds. I'm like, yo, Canelo ain't winning none of these rounds. He ain't doing. I mean, he won a couple because he landed a couple big shots. Even though Kovalev was hitting him with a bunch of them pips. But Canelo was hitting him with big shots, but he didn't do nothing really until the round he stalled him and knocked him out, put him asleep in the rope. He really didn't do nothing. Though that knockout was crazy though.
Yeah, it was.
That was a crazy knockout though. That jump was crazy though. I'm talking about because he gave my man the hook and let him right into the race. Hey, whack! Sleep.
Boom.
No need to even count. Sleep on his knees, like in the rope. Sleep. I was like, oh my god. He looked like
what happened
when they like in the movie. He looked like the movie The Matrix. Like in The Matrix when they was taking the fucking tube out the back of their head. And just logging them straight the fuck out the Matrix. That's exactly what that shit. That's exactly what he looked like when he hit the ground. Like, oh,
you said, wait, what? Say that again.
He just melted. Like you got to see the Matrix movies, dog. You have to watch the Matrix. Like in the Matrix, they were like hooked into the fucking computer and shit with the big tubes in the back of their head. And then like if you just took the tube out the back of their head in real life, the Matrix, the form that in the computer just fucking just melted, like just felt like just dead. That's just crazy. That's what Kovalev looked like. But yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. I just wonder where Canelo's gonna go from here. if he wins. I predict he'll win. I think he's gonna win, but I just would love to see where he goes after that. But yeah, man. Let's talk about some money real fast. Let's talk about some money. I want to talk about some money because if Teofimo Lopez and Cambosos fight over in Australia, it's all about that money, 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 money. You know what I'm saying? Triller like, yo, Tio, yo, George, yo, man, we lost a lot of bread on the advertising.
Yeah, they did.
Great, man, we need all that back. It means so. We need all that back. So they got an idea to fight over there in Australia. Okay, I like the idea. I do. I love it. I love it. You know why I love it? Because if Teofimo Lopez wants to prove to everybody that he the best man on the planet, why not go over there in front of all of his folks, his friends and family in there, everything? They gonna have some shiesty judges sitting in the cut, waiting to fuck up and rate the shit out of somebody's scorecards for the decisions. They gonna have all that set up for you. But if you can go in there, fly over there, and beat the DS out of my man, straight get him out of there in front of all his folks in his home country. Come on, man. That's making a statement. And I don't think Cambosos can mess with you no matter which way it looks, no matter where y'all fight at. But you put a stamp. Because at first I'm hearing that they oppose doing it. But if you do it, you go over there, you put a stamp. You're like, I came over here, I flew over here, knock this man the fuck out. Don't play with him. Don't let him get to the decision. Go over there, knock him out, come on back. Simple as that. So that's why I like the idea. I hope that they stop crying about it, figure it out, lock it in and do it. I know you might, like I said, I know they ready. They already got judges ready over there like this. Oh yeah, I'm ready to rate me a scorecard. Oh yeah.
Give me that.
They you already know they is not trying to have nobody come from especially America. Are you kidding? Somebody come from America over there and win a decision? Man, the only way he win a decision, he gonna have to literally just basically beat this man
knock him
convincingly out. That you can't, Robbie.
You have to knock him out.
I hate to say it. I don't like to talk about the politics.
But right. If the fight happens over there, it's definitely gonna be bias over there.
Yeah, they're gonna be ready.
and it's sad to say it's almost it's sad to say it's almost the same thing with the Brits. It's almost the same one with the Brits. And it's like, damn, that's why it's always better to have fights over here because they are not biased here. They go for who actually.
I think it's corrupt. It's corrupt judges everywhere.
Yes, but I feel like it's not like how it would be in Australia and the UK though.
Oh, sometimes. Oh yeah, it can be bad over there. Oh yeah. Oh, I mean, like we always my favorite, one of my best lines. I hate to talk about the politics, but they there. The politics are there, and it's the facts. When American fighters go overseas, there's been questionable scorecards. There have been. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like Teofimo Lopez in his camp should be like, all right, we want to go over there and get him out of there. We want to do that in front of all his folks. Because he been running his mouth heavy. Big time. Calling me scared of him. All of this. Telling me I'm doing everything I can to duck fighting. Get him out of there.
Real quick.
Go over there, get him out of there. That's what I say. That's just me. That's what I say.
So what do you think?
Go get him out of there.
Since all of this happened now, what round do you think this fight's going to end?
Say that again, bro. Run it again. Run it back for me one time.
What round do you think this fight's going to end?
The T.O. fight, Kambosos?
Yeah. So I guess we're having some technical difficulties here. So just give us a second. We'll be right back with this. But anyways, what I think, with the Teal fight, like honestly, there we go. We have him back. I suppose. Bam. What
Pardon
up?
me, my good sir. Pardon me. My apologies.
But yeah. So like I was asking you before, like what round you think that Teofimo and Gambosa's fight is gonna end? What's your prediction with that fight?
My prediction?
As it stands now.
Is that what you said?
Yes. That's what I think. Bam. What do you think?
Well,
come on, man.
What's so fun? I'm gonna tell you, man, my fault about that. I'm gonna tell you what's so funny though. What I think. My prediction. You want to know the truth? I think Teofimo Lopez is gonna go over there and win by decision. Yo, I'm telling you, I think he's gonna go over there and win by decision. But you know why?
Yeah, hold on. He's gonna fight on Thriller, right?
Mm-hmm.
Give my money, Tio. Give my motherfucking money, Tio.
Hell no. But yeah, man.
Shit.
I think Tio gonna go over there and win by decision. Them judges gonna be ready to set it up, but the fight gonna be so shitty, and Tio probably gonna win like 10 rounds, so it ain't gonna be nothing they can fix. You get what I'm saying? There ain't gonna be like no close rounds for nothing to fix. I think he's just gonna smoke him so bad that he won't knock him out, because Kambosos tough as fuck. He won't knock him out, but I think he'll beat him to the point that he'll be like, oh man, we can't even fix this. Like, like when I remember in the camp of the Pacquiao fight, there was a lot of weird rounds in there. The Pacquiao, the Horn fight, there were a lot of weird rounds in there that could have kind of went either way, because Pacquiao was throwing a lot of punches, but he wasn't connecting with a lot of punches. And Horn wasn't throwing a lot of punches, but when he threw, he was kind of accurate. So there was some rounds that you could say, oh, Pacquiao was active, but he wasn't accurate, and Horn wasn't very active, but when he was accurate.
He was connected.
So there were a couple of weird rounds. So you could, but I still think Pacquiao won a lot of them rounds. So you could mess with the scorecard like that, because you could debate, even though you could be like, man, get the fuck out of here, he lost. But you could actually come back and debate it a little bit. But I think Tio is gonna go over there and beat him so bad in all the rounds, like they're gonna be so Now I won't say lopsided, but it would be clear that he wins the round, and he's gonna walk out of there with a decision. I think he's gonna go out and do something that nobody thought he could do. Go over there in Australia and win by decision. Even though I think he should go over there and try to go over there and smoke him. I think the fight should happen over there. Why not? Definitely, it definitely can't happen in Florida. Not with
But here's the
everything that's
thing.
going on right now.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. That fight originally was supposed to happen in Australia. They wanted it to happen in Australia, and now they don't want it to happen in Australia. So I don't know what the deal is.
Well, I mean, it's got to be. It has to probably have to do a lot with just all this other stuff going on, man. Just with the world, with traveling. You know what I'm saying? It's just a bunch of bullshit right now.
Okay.
So
I dig what
that
you're
probably
saying.
plays into some of it. You know what I'm saying? That's got to play into some of it. And plus, now with COVID being so crazy, Australia, even though I hear they going through their little things, they having their little issues too with COVID, with the virus right now. And but it's nowhere near, not even close to the extremes of anything that we got cracking off over here. So you would actually have something close to a real fight. Like, they probably have their safety provisions in place, but they might be able to pack it a whole lot more than we could. And I hate to say it, but I have more faith in the way that, from what I see from afar, I don't know for certain, from afar and talking to people that live in Australia through the pandemic, I trust the way that the Australians are handling the pandemic and COVID, that they could do an event and it'll be all right, because they've been taking care of this shit to the best of their abilities over there. You know what I'm saying? And then even though the people over there hate it, they do it. Even though the people hate the lockdown, they hate the masks and all that, they do it because they understand what it means. You know what I'm saying? So I would love for it to happen over there for all kinds of reasons, man. I feel like it'd be safer. I mean, now travel, of course, is always an issue, but I feel like it would be, once you're there and everything, I feel like it would be a safer place to be in, as opposed to roaming around in Miami, Florida. Because I feel like roaming around in Florida is what got everybody messed up. That's just my opinion.
And Florida's already messed up already as is.
Mm-hmm. It's a party state. Everybody come to Florida just to party, man. That's it. It's a big party state. You know what I'm saying? So like, when you got people that's coming from all over, I mean, they partying, not thinking. This is where you get caught up. So I like the idea of it being over there, but I just want this fight to happen, man. Damn, man, this fight been taking a long ass time to go down. I just don't hope nobody catch. Don't nobody catch nothing else, man.
Gambosa's Corona. Oh boy. Right.
Oh man, this is crazy.
That'd be some shit, cause he's the one who's talking shit. How you catch Corona? Okay, let's see now. Let's see if this fight happens. Like, I just want it to happen. Cause I already been pumped up for it.
And plus, like I said, I wanted to happen over there. I really hope it happens over there, because
it was just
Cambosos he was talking with a whole lot of bass in his voice. He definitely was really Barry White with it. He was Barry White with it. Definitely talking deep.
Like, and it's like the way he's talking, it's like he's making it believable. He's making it like, yo,
I got a shot.
I'm going to win.
Shock the world. They all talk like that. Everybody talks like that. But the thing is, though, that's funny is that all this extra shit adds more effect to this fight. All this extra shit. You know what I'm saying? Cambosos, like, let's be real. Like this was a good fight, but it was really set up to be like a really, 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 really good tune-up. Let's be real.
Right.
This was a really, 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 really good tune-up. You know what I'm saying? And now it's blown up to something that it's actually looking like something like a real championship fight because of all the other shit. So Cambos is gonna have to mother effing bring it, boy. He gonna have to be ready. Cause you talked a lot of smack. He was letting it fly. And I ain't even mad at him. I ain't mad. Get your money. But Triller, speaking of that, like I said, Triller like, yo, we need that. We need to fight over there because we can probably get more people over there. Cambosos is a big deal over there. Cambosos is more popular over there than Lopez is over here, probably. Like to keep it all the way
yeah.
strong.
I
You know, so that like that might be the way to go right
route for
there.
them. Right.
It's good money, man. It's just more money to be made. It's just more money to be made. You can charge people in. Oh my God, please! I feel stupid. I don't know if they have euros in Australia. I don't know if it's euros. Maybe I don't know. It might be euros. I think it's euros. I'm not sure. But if I'm regardless, I think Australian chicken is a little bit more than American chicken. Like I don't know. Like for instance, if you hold an American dollar and you hold like a euro, you know the euro like I think like maybe like 125 might be like worth 125 or 135 or something like that. Like the euros are like I think Australian money is a little bit more than an American dollar. So, and if there's like British pounds involved, same thing. Like anything like that, that money's worth a little bit more than the American dollar. So people will make more money. You know what I mean? So that's why they want to have it over there in Australia because that euro money is spent a little bit longer because it's a little bit more money. So that's why. But if you go over there, you fight. It's a whole bunch of money situations involved. I believe it's a lot of taxes and stuff like that play into it too, with your purse. And I think that's why a lot of American fighters don't really be the biggest fans of fighting abroad because of all the taxes that you are already getting hit with for fighting here in the States. I mean, and then, because the more money you make, the more they take. So then, you got that, and then you get hit with the out of country fee, taxes, and all that other fly shit. And I think, especially when it's a big, big, big money fight, you know what I mean? I don't know if you noticed that, but how often do you see that? How often have you seen, do you see a big time star from here? You know what I'm saying? Going to another country and putting in work. You may have seen it on some tune up. I'm fighting in another country, but I'm not going this. This is not a threat.
Right.
Who I'm fighting is not a threat. I'm gonna get him out of here. But this is strictly for show. This is for show. But how often do you see an American fighter, like for instance, with the Tyson Fury Wilder situation? The only way really Wilder fights in England on that type of situation is just if Wilder if Fury's holding, he's basically Thanos with the fucking Infinity Gauntlet. You know what I'm saying? With all the Infinity Stones. You know what I'm saying? I'm him. I beat Joshua. I beat you already. You know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. I got all the belts. You got to come to England and fight me.
Mm-hmm.
If Wilder is any in the play of the rest of the heavyweight division in any way, no, you coming to fight over here. We fighting in Vegas. We fight in Vegas, bro. Any of the big time stars from over there, If they want to fight big time stars from over here, they gotta come over here. They gotta come over here because it's the taxes, boy. They ain't got no problems with it, like because experience that just the experience and the money is gonna be bigger than the paydays, probably more than likely what they get over there. But it's more hassle, of course, but shit, that's why
It'd
it
be
don't
worth
happen
it.
a lot. But I say go over there, get your money, let Triller be happy because Triller just, hey man, they just starting, man. They just trying to get their feet wet, man. They can't just be throwing away $6 million. Let me shut up. I don't give a damn. Them people rich. Them people rich as hell. I don't give a damn. But I feel they pain. You know what I mean? If I invest fucking $2,500 into some shit, if I lose that, I want to find out a way to get that back and then maybe make a couple more dollars on top. And they have an idea, so let's hope and see if that goes. That goes all right.
Hopefully that fight happens.
Wait a minute, okay. I'm just sitting here, man. I'm trying to on top of this game 6. The Bucks is up 3-2 over the Phoenix Suns, man. This is crazy. I picked the Suns to win the series, man. And it's looking like the Bucks, man. They 1 game away. Giannis Antetokounmpo, man, beast. And it's crazy. I feel like if the Bucks win the championship, you really, really listen, y'all. I don't know if there's any basketball fans out here that's watching the stream, but if the Bucks win the championship, you have to give Giannis his flowers. And I'm talking about big ass bushels of them things. You feel me? I feel like you got to give him his flowers because if this guy wins, like you look how the way teams are pretty much made up, it's like they got super teams stacked on top of each other. They get one player here, one player there. They got all these super players on the team, and they win championships like that. Now, the Lakers last year, they really only had 2 good players, but all these other teams the last few years, they be having at least 3 superstars. Golden State, the Warriors with Steph Curry, Clay, and them, KD. You know what I mean? The Heat, the Miami Heat, which is my team. Salute. Like you got all these teams that had at least like 3 stars winning chips. You know what I'm saying? San Antonio Spurs. I could just go on and on and on. But this guy really pretty much now he got they got a lot of good, solid basketball players, but they don't really have a true another superstar like Giannis. And this would look like an old school type of way of winning basketball. Like I always say, the Bucks are old school. I talk about that when I watch them play. They remind me of an old school team. They do shoot a lot of threes, but they focus their offense in on one guy. They let him do his thing. And Giannis is everything around him, but he got a whole bunch of guys that know their role. And it kind of reminds me of like old school basketball, like how you could make a team of a bunch of guys that know their role, and you got a superstar or 2, or maybe like one superstar and a half a superstar that are good, and they know they role, and they let the big dog do his thing, and like how Michael Jordan used to be on his team. You know what I'm saying? Mike had guys around him, but they knew they.
So I guess we're having some technical difficulties. So give us a second to get this back. Alrighty, we're back.
You good over there?
Yeah, we're good.
You good over there, sir?
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
sir. All right, sir. Yeah, but back I was saying about with Giannis, man. If they win, like people can't. Yeah, it's hard to even. You got to give him his flowers, man. Because all these other guys are winning chips, but they got much better. Another guy that's a whole lot better. Not taking nothing away from Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton, because they some damn good basketball players. But they not like, I mean, Chris Paul and Devin Booker and DeAndre Ayton. In a lot of ways, that's a big 3. They got a big three over in Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? And they got a lot of good, solid young players around there too. But technically, that's a big three. And if the Bucks win, man, you gotta give Giannis his props because he basically winning the championship the way them guys used to do back in the day. Like if you got a superstar, you build around them. You get the guys that know they role and don't step out of their boundaries. They play basketball and they do their thing. So if they win, that's a big deal right there.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Do
Oh, the Bucks
you
are
think
up
they
right
win?
now. Hey, Dave, that's what's up, man. Appreciate the good look. He he said that the Bucks are up. That's what's up. Yeah, man. If they win, that'd be crazy. That would be really, really dope. Um, I I hope it happens because I want to see it because it'll prove to everybody that sometimes if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean? If
Right.
it ain't broke, don't
Exactly.
fix it.
Yeah, can't complain about that. Say that again.
Everybody just want to shoot. Everybody just want to shoot threes all day now in basketball. But then you got a guy that's kicking everybody ass in the NBA that can't shoot at all. He can't even fucking shoot. He can't shoot at all. But I tell you one thing though, he's bigger and stronger than everybody else that's on the court. They can't stop him. They can't stop him. They can't do nothing with him. He ain't got to be able to shoot. You can't stop him from getting within 6 feet of the basket, no matter what you do.
That's
Yeah,
true.
Giannis a beast. I wish he could shoot better, but I don't know if he'll ever be able to shoot better. Because I remember when LeBron couldn't shoot, but LeBron got better. It didn't take him 8 years to. Like Giannis just can't do it. That's he just can't shoot, but it don't matter. Like I said, why I gotta know how to shoot if you can't stop me? I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than everybody out here. I'm faster than everybody out here. Y'all can't do nothing with me. So he just exploits that. But he also got crazy basketball IQ. He know how to get everybody else to basketball. Like all you need is a bunch of guys that know they role, man. That's all you need.
And
I
he
hope
knows
they
the
win.
drill.
I hope they win, even though I picked the Suns. But I hope the Bucks win. I'll be.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah, I'm back, man. I'm back. I'll be.
Yes, the signal's going in and out, but it's okay.
Where we at? What time? Where we clocking in? Over an hour? Oh man. Anybody
Yeah.
who's watching, I don't know if anybody's viewing because I can't tell who's viewing or not. But if anybody who's watching, anybody who will watch, we appreciate you. We want you to like the videos, comment on the videos, subscribe to the channel. This is just the beginning. We are gonna have we passed 500 subscribers this week. We're very, very happy about that. We want to thank you all, okay? And being that we are just a channel that's getting ready, it's on the rise, trying to get our things going. But we appreciate y'all subbing. We are going to have a giveaway on a stream that we're going to do this weekend for, passing the 500 sub mark. Every time we go another 5, we're going to do a giveaway. Every 500 subs, we'll do a giveaway. And every 500 subs, the giveaway will be bigger.
Okay, so we have some technical difficulties here again. But we're gonna end this live stream. We're about to wrap it up in a few. I see Chi Ming is back.
Yeah, man. I don't know what the hell is going on in the world right now, man. Like somebody's fucking with my shit like crazy at this particular moment. Yeah, man. We will do one this week, but people got to be watching the live stream. If you're not watching the live stream, you can't participate in shit. We're not gonna look for you to give you no motherfucking money. We're trying to give you guys some money because we appreciate you. We're trying to give you some money. So tune into the stream this weekend, and we're gonna give any one of our random subscribers that's tuning in. We're gonna bless them with a couple dollars. We throw them, you throw us the cash app, boom, we're gonna throw you a couple dollars. We ain't gonna tell you how much yet because y'all greedy. We just gonna let y'all know that we're gonna throw y'all a couple dollars. And then when you look at your cash app, boom, and you got it, then you be like, oh, they just threw me a couple dollars. They wasn't lying. That was real deal. So get off me. But we love y'all, appreciate everything. But like, comment, subscribe, watch the videos, man. Thank you. That's all I got to say, Eddie. Unsteady, you got anything else for the people?
Same thing. CBC, Eddie Unsteady. You already know what's the deal. Please like, comment, subscribe. Until next time.
CBC, we out.